know what I'm saying?
100%.
Okay, so let me get your opinion on a couple of things, because one thing that has been going crazy in the news lately is the Rolling 60 RICO over there in LA.
Oh, madness. I've been keeping up with that shit.
Bro, with that, right? 2 questions. Is it the podcast really that got these guys hemmed up? Like not just No Jumper, but like all the podcasts that they talked on?
No.
Or they would have got hemmed up anyway?
They would have got hemmed up anyway. The podcast was just the icing on the cake.
Yes.
Those were just the dot notes. Like, oh, that's what he said. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Number one, if you're doing podcasts, you're not supposed to, like, as a street, you're not supposed to come on a podcast and say anything criminal. I've done this, I've shot this, I do robberies, we robbed this guy, and yo, we had meat meals and he had to pay us. Like, any of that type can be used against you. You know what I mean?
It's being used.
So it's like, those guys are they're peewees. You guys are 40 years old and 50 years old on the internet talking about who you robbed.
Yeah.
And who you shot. You know what I mean? Like, you're a peewee. Like, nigga, I could go on all day about street shit if I want to.
Yeah.
I could have a field day. Yo, if I was to do that, Toronto, oh my God.
Project Hoodlum coming soon.
yo, niggas will be like, no, yeah, him? That guy? What? Like, niggas don't be talking crazy like that. Let niggas have to. That's why those guys are hemmed up. Because they want to go on there. They want to be, it was about who is the most gangsterous nigga. And then one thing you need to know, there's no such thing as gangster-er. It's either you're a gangster or you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good point, yeah.
It's either you're a gangster or you're not. You either live by the code or you don't. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
There must be stronger niggas. There must be a nigga that fucking done more than you and stuff, but there's no gangster-er. It's either you're a gangster or you're not a gangster.
Yeah.
You guys live by the same code. And if you got, and these guys are so gangster LA niggas. They live by this gangster shit. It's like, when was it gangster to come on the podcast and talk about street shit? And then you guys are the king of DPs. How come no DPs were issued out?
Because it became a cool thing.
And that to show you, it's not even, the gangbang culture out there is not even real then. I don't even believe it. Because if you guys are DP and niggas for this, you guys are DP. What's the next nigga's name? Crip Mac.
Yeah.
For, I don't know what the f they DP'd him for. You guys are on fucking podcasts talking about robberies, shootings, who done what, DNA under nails, this, that. Cause.
Yeah. The
Wack
game changed.
100 and the next nigga, what's the next nigga's name?
Loose Cannon?
Not the nigga in jail, the next nigga on the road. The one with Wack, 600?
600, yeah.
Those two are informants.
Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
Those guys are informants. There's nothing around. Those guys are rats. Those guys are 100% rats. There's nothing around it. There's no street nigga that's ever even gonna go on social media and be like they're happy a man went to jail. They're like, the man's like, yo, the streets is safe now. Big U's in jail. It's like, cuz, are you a clown?
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Man, your door's getting kicked in. And a man's driving by like, oh, they just got him. Yo, what happened over here? Oh,
that was the 600
these
guy.
are
Yeah.
snitch movements. This is, what the f are you doing over there with them? Damn, if I hear the police are over there by this crib, I don't even want to go over there.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be in that radius. For me to see you go to that radius and conversate with them, I know what type of nigga you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And not only that, he with the Wack 100 and he had Loose Cannon on the show and he's like, tell me more. And it's like, bro.
No, but this is why I want this. Remember, I'm not a I'm smarter than niggas think I am. So, do you think that was his first time hearing those stories?
No.
He definitely heard them before he even went up there.
Yeah.
So he's over there like, wait a minute. So this happened and that, like he's doing what cops do. That's what fucking an officer does. What the f?
Yeah.
No, so this happened. Okay, so Joy, no. So what, you call Nipsey and Nipsey didn't answer and then you, like, nigga.
Making him repeat it.
And then they're on a thing. This is what I'm telling you. These guys are clout demons. These guys are talking, yo, on episode 5 coming out, you're going to see Nipsey, right? Call Nipsey on the phone line before he dies. And this never even came out. It was all for clickbait. It's all, these guys are corny old men. You know what I mean? They will sell out for a dime. I'm a type of nigga, I love money. I get money and I love money. But the sellout shit that they're doing, I wouldn't do it. Just like 6ix9ine, just like the 6ix9ine shit. Wack 100 is a big pie rule. He says on Pyru every minute, on Pyru. You can't be on Pyru at 5 o'clock and at 10 o'clock I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
You have to be on Pyru 24/7. And on Pyru time, Crip time, any type of gangster time, you're not sitting down with no rat, known he rat, and like having conversations with him, breaking bread.
Yeah.
You guys are breaking cheese. You're breaking cheese with a rat. What are you?
Yeah.
I'm from the old school. These guys are older than me.
Yeah.
I'm from a time where if you hang with a rat, you're a rat. It's one thing if you hang with a rat and you don't know he's a rat, and then find out he's a rat, then you fall back.
No, he's a public rat.
It's second and you know he's a public rat. He's known saying he's a rat. Man, the man's on the shit with academics saying, yeah, I'm the reason why dirt crashed out and this, that. Like, are you you think the world of do you really think that your snitch ass made Chicago nigga go kill people? You fucking idiot. This is where people just think the world's about them and this. Like, no, nigga. It's bigger than you. You know what I mean? It's bigger than you.
You know, one thing when you bring up Wack, right? And we had a heated conversation last time over there on Voices. Salute to
Wack
the man.
Wack cannot come to Toronto. If Wack comes to Toronto and drops a location, I will personally pull up to Wack 100. I swear to God on my mother, I'll personally pull up anywhere in Toronto where Wack 100 is. If Wack 100 comes to Toronto, I'm always like, this is not LA. You're not coming to Toronto talking this Pyru shit and things like, you're not on shit.
Okay, so I got something to say about that conversation last time because I had to rethink it. And I know, man, not only you guys, but a lot of the audience were on me like, bro, you know, you ratting, talking to Wack 100,
No, that wasn't ratting.
Thank you.
That's not ratting. What you did was giving out information or false information about shit that they don't need to know. Yes,
but I also feel that he was the one who was ratting because when you take people's phone calls,
record them,
and tell them, screenshot their messages.
I have something that will that will ruin you guys.
Yeah, to me that's rat activity. Don't get me wrong. I was wrong for the things that I was saying, but when I'm not under the assumption that somebody's recording me or is going to be using this stuff
100%.
Against me. You know what I'm saying?
Now from Wack 100, you need to know me. I'm a type of nigga. I know, like once you're not in front of me, once we hit here, anything could happen. Yeah. Because I've been on the phone and niggas. Come on, cuz.
That's just so twisted to me, fam. That like you can have a private conversation with you. It's
not the same rules. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you're living by the OG code.
Yeah.
We don't record conversations.
What's private is private.
What's private is private. We don't disclose what we talked about. We don't say, I talked to Friday and 5 and all. We don't throw niggas under the bus. This is all rat tendencies and goofy tendencies. And the man over there clicking them.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's gonna wait till Blueface comes home and he's gonna more clicks. Like, what are niggas clicking him about?
Yeah.
Damn, the other day, I literally told myself, like, why am I watching Wack 100 talk? Like, he's like, yo, I'm like, then I have to stop. I'm like, buddy, stupidity is stupidity.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too smart for this shit. I'm looking at it, I'm like, nigga, I can see you lying. You're fucking lying. You're happy niggas are in jail. Now he's on the team like, yo, Big U was actually good. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know how to. It's like, nigga, you were the one saying it.
Yeah, basically put them right behind the bars.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. But listen, man, I don't know, man. The West Coast. Last thing on that thing.
Not even the West Coast. The streets. This is what niggas need to know. Not West Coast. Not the streets is done.
Yeah.
The streets is done. All the little need to know. This ain't a game. This is not. You know what I mean? Not GTA.
Yeah.
The streets is done. Like I know a little because I was a little nigga myself. Like, yo, it's done. They're getting bagged. They're ratting. Niggas are confidential ass. Niggas is goofies. They're not riding. This is not gonna send you money when you go to jail. They're not gonna check for your kid when you go to jail.
Yeah.
What are you loyal to?
Yeah.
You're gonna be loyal to a block, and then when you're not there, those same niggas on the block are gonna be bad mouthing you.
That's facts.
Buddy, this happened to me. I've been with niggas on my own hood. It's like, nigga, I'm putting on the block. I'm putting on for the hood. You should be supporting. You shouldn't be going to this bitch like, why you fucking this nigga? It's like, and she's coming back and telling me, it's like, nigga, who looks like a goofy?
Yeah.
She's still gonna suck my dick.
That's that pillow talking.
She's still gonna fuck me. You sound like an idiot.
But do you think that Toronto can get the same? We don't have RICOs here. We have projects.
No, we do have RICOs. It's the same.
It's the same thing.
Organized crime is a RICO.
Yeah, same
OC.
thing.
That's what OC is. Ours RICO is OC. When you hear organized crime, That's a RICO.
So do you think that an OC could happen where they take a bunch of like internet shit, like social media, post,
because
podcast interviews?
Because you know what it is? This is the difference between Toronto social media and out there. Those guys are going on and shit and saying facts. Those guys are talking real street shit. They're coming on here capping. Niggas are talking about they're the dons in here and dons in this. Niggas are sick mans on jail. Niggas are sick mans on road. Stop. So once you're capping and they go look into it and they realize this cap, it's like, what are you gonna bag you for a cap?
They're getting mad.
They're gonna arrest them for capping. Put him in jail for fucking capping. For fucking capping.
They're getting mad. They made him go through all this investigation and the shit is cap.
But that's what I feel like it is out here. Why do you think niggas talk freely and say anything on the internet? And because they're not doing shit. Those guys never done shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
and the ones who do, I don't really see it for somebody who's been potting for 8 years. Nobody's really come up here and really like spill the beans on their shit. Like, mans them don't rat themselves out on here, bro.
Yeah, but that's to show you of how we would look. I think it's gonna do that because they know how Toronto is gonna view them. I don't know how those LA are moving like that. You know what I mean? The LA niggas are supposed to be such gangbangers, but you guys are...
You're just talking, bro.
Man, am I talking about shootings, robberies, murders,
extortion, and all type of
No. This is when I knew. This is, tell you the truth, because I was iffy about Wack. Like, I was iffy about him. No, when I knew Wack was no good, when he called No Jumper, and he was on the fucking phone, and he's talking to Brit Baby. And he's talking, and Brit Baby's like, yo, I don't even want to be on this conversation. Like, yo, I walk away. Like, he's talking about murders and DNAs, and he's like, yo, what are we talking about right now?
Yeah, stuff that just shouldn't be on when like cameras
and then
are
the one
on.
thing, and everybody, the most gangsters to me that's keeping it the most gangster is Adam.
Tell me why.
Because Adam's not a gangster. Adam's not a gangster. He doesn't claim nothing. He doesn't want to be a gangster. He tells you he's not a gangster, but he's not getting bitch. Ruga try to go up there. He's not getting bitch. You're not bitching him. He's gonna be a fam. You know those white youths. They'll punch you in your face too. Like, you know, he's standing on that. Like, and remember, you have to understand. He's like he's not from the streets.
Yeah.
So he's a fan of the streets. So having a street right there talking to him about street shit, like, infatuated him.
Yeah.
He likes it, and it's like no homo or nothing. It's like he's not from the streets.
Yeah.
So I would understand it. If you're from the streets, you know the streets ain't no good.
Yeah.
But the suburban youths love the streets. You get what I mean?
Yeah, they want to hear all the stories.
So he wants to hear all the stories, and you're putting on his podcast. He's getting paid for it. What more? Like, he's the Don. He is the Don. He outsmarted all you dumbass hood niggas.
Yeah, I never even looked at it that way. That's crazy.
He's the Don. He's still getting paid. He's on the road, not involved in anything, and he's asking the question. This is what you do.
Yeah,
that's one thing I rate about Vlad. And I rate about Adam, and I rate about DJ Academics in the States. You know what I mean? Those three guys, they're gonna say what you do. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. You see the difference between them and you? Wanna know the difference?
What?
There's a couple of them. There's only one of you. You get what I mean? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're the only podcast where a nigga's gonna come in and be like, yo, I'm gonna ask you something, but like, yo, certain niggas not even asking. Like, fam, I pull up on a podcast, I know they want to ask me, and they're not asking me. I'm looking at them like, because you're not going to get anywhere like this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to teach you it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to put myself into giving you fucky.
Come on, fam.
But it's the podcast.
If it's in your mind and you
it's the podcaster's job to ask the questions the audience wants to hear.
Yes.
And it's up to the person to answer it or not answer.
Even if they don't answer it, that's like, all right.
It's still a clip.
Cool.
Because, what his response about whether he responds or not, it's still a clip. They're still going to tune into it.
Fam, there's a whole thing where Adam going around now after that whole shit where he's asking these young boys about crimes and shit like that, and they're saying nothing. And that went viral.
Oh, the Philly youths. And they talk about fucking his baby moms and shit after. The Philly youths.
Yeah. That clip is viral of them just sitting. The one, it's just the one kid. He's just sitting there, and Adam's asking him about like certain crimes, and he's just mute.
Oh, I see that one. But those are niggas that are under a OG. OG had him like, yo, buddy, when you go up there, don't say nothing fucking stupid, eh?
Yeah.
You're gonna get you will really get DP'd.
Yeah.
That's why when you go up there, yo, I heard you guys robbed this guy's. Yo, I heard you didn't shoot himself. That's what you're supposed to do.
Best answer.
That's what you, as a street nigga, you're either supposed to do that or be like, no comment, or laugh, or be like, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
So even if the user is like, you said it wasn't me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't be like, oh, yo, let me tell you about a story. Yo, they fucking, even on, oh.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.